What's up, guys? This is cejaman back with another figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at 3 figures in one review. These are 3 3/4 scale inch, 3 3/4 inch scale figures. We're taking a look at Thor: The Dark World, based off of the new movie that's coming out, I think November 8th, which I'm pretty excited for. Totally forgot this movie was even coming out this year, but these are based off of the new Thor figures. Thor movie. Right there we got on the left, Lightning Bolt Hammer Thor. In the middle, we got Frost Dagger Loki, and on the far right, we have the Battle Hammer Thor. Now, on these smaller movie figures, I usually review them all at once, like I did with the Man of Steel or I did with the Wolverine figures. So, you know, because they're not really much to them and they're not really articulated, so, you know, that's pretty much it. Looking at the packaging, we'll go over this really quick. Packaging's pretty nice. Got a nice artwork there of Thor up top. It says Avengers Initiative right over here. This is by Hasbro, ages 4 and up. You can see in the back it's got the A symbol for the Avengers. Little picture of the figure, other figures from the series. I don't have Marvel's Curse, so I wasn't able to find that. I don't know if it's out yet. Little read up on Loki. Feel free to pause and read that up. That's the Loki packaging. Now this is the Battle Hammer Thor. Same exact packaging. Picture of the figure in the back. A little read up, feel free to read that. Pause it if you'd like. If you guys can see that, that's clear enough. So that's the packaging on that. Over here on the left, last figure is Thor Lightning Bolt Hammer. Little read up if you guys want to read that up. And the other figures from this series. Alright guys, let's take a quick break. We're going to take all these out of packaging and we'll see how good they really are. So stay tuned. Alright, so here's a quick little 360 look at all 3 of the figures outside of the packaging. These are not that great looking figures. I mean, if you guys are into these smaller scaled figures, then, you know, by all means go ahead and pick them up. But me personally, I'm not a fan of them, but I got them for the review so you guys can check them out. Don't hate me. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a closer detailed look at these guys. First up is Frost Dagger Loki. Looking at the head sculpt, this guy does not really look like Loki at all. Even the hair looks good though. They did a good job on the hair. The head sculpt looks okay. It doesn't look like the actor, but the head sculpt looks decent, I guess. The clothing looks pretty good. It is actually painted and sculpted pretty nice. It's got a soft rubbery little bottom there to his robe or coat. Yeah, he's got some pretty nice looking detail in the outfit. The boots, got a nice color black going on there. There's the bottom there. He's got one peg hole. But the outfit does have a lot of pretty good detail to it, so I'll give it that. I will give it that, but the figure itself actually just kind of sucks, and it's like very soft, you know what I mean? It's just like a very soft material. It feels like if you were to leave it in the sun, this thing would just like melt away. Accessories he does come with. He comes with these like crappy daggers. He's got this one right here, which is the only one that's like painted silver in the actual knife part, but it's a really soft material. Getting it in his hand, you might just like end up bending it or breaking it. And then he comes with these other 2 daggers right here, which don't really have any paint to them, but they got a little bit of detail going on them. So he does have those accessories, but overall the figure looks okay. I'm only going to give it an okay because of the sculpting and the on the outfit and the detail it does have. But he doesn't even hold the daggers that well, except this one here. He kind of holds it pretty good because it's a harder plastic. This other one is kind of a softer material, so he doesn't really hold it too well, and I feel like if I were to jam it in there, it'd just break off. Going into Loki's articulation, the head can rotate side to side, goes up and down, arms go in and out, forward and back. He's got a bend at the bicep, rotation in the lower arm, nothing at the wrist. Trying to see, there's no waist articulation. The legs do go in and out, but it's hindered by his little robe thingy here. Legs go forward and back. Doesn't look like the double jointed knees. Rotation in the upper leg. Lower leg rotation. The foot can go up and down. It's kind of tough to do though. Actually, I don't think the foot can go up and down. So he doesn't have that. So that's the Frost Dagger Loki. Let's look at the Battle Hammer Thor. Now this is actually another figure that I would say just looks pretty good as far as the detailing goes and the outfit goes. He's got this little like robe that's going over his shoulder here, which will hinders articulation. You probably could take it off if you really tried, but it's alright. It does not look like Chris Hemsworth, and looks like one eye is actually higher than the other. That just looks crazy. The hair detail is okay. It looks like a cheaply made figure, if cheaply is even a word. It's got his beard going on there. Got the hammer right here. This one, the hammer was already in his hand. Hammer looks okay. Doesn't look too bad. It's again a soft material, so be careful with it, but doesn't really got a lot of anything going on with it. Outfit's pretty good. It's got some pretty good detailing again, but like I said, these figures are kind of weak, and it does have one peg hole in the bottom of the hand, or on the bottom of the foot, and then his little like claw thing here is soft rubber. Articulation is going to be exactly the same as Loki. Nothing at the waist. The legs go in and out. This one actually is double jointed at the knees, and this one does have like those ankle rockers. Alright, so this guy's a little more articulated than Loki, but he doesn't have any lower leg articulation. So a little bit different on the articulation of Loki. So that's Battle Hammer Thor right there. Next up, let's look at, what's this guy's name? Lightning Bolt Thor. The cool thing about this guy, it comes with a really nice looking hammer. It's a translucent hammer. The little end there, you know, it's got that lightning effect going on to it. And this is really cool because me personally, I love translucent toys. And you can see the handle here, again, soft material. And to get this in his hand, because you can't pry it open, it's kind of, his hand's already closed. You're gonna have to slide the little part in there and just try to squeeze it through so he can hold his hammer. But this is a really nice looking hammer, and this is what the other hammer looks like here from both Thors that come in this series. But I really like how this looks. So he does come with that hammer. And looking at Thor, this is the Thor we all know and love. He's got his helmet on and everything. Does not look like Chris Hemsworth, but you know, whatever. Helmet's okay. Doesn't got a lot of great detail to it. He's got his cape right here, which is removable. You can see right there. You can take the cape off if you really wanted to. I don't even know how the heck I even did that, but the cape is removable. I'm trying to figure out how I did that. I don't know, but I'm not going to try taking the other one off. But you can take the cape off. And looking at the outfit, he's got some pretty good looking detail going on as well. He's got those ankle rockers. He's got the same articulation, it looks like, as the previous Thor I just showed you guys. So yeah, all these guys are pretty much the same in articulation. They have nothing at the waist, but this one actually is pretty nice. The cape is kind of a harder plastic right there. You can see that. But the outfit does look good on this Thor figure. I really like how this one looks. Got a lot of good paint applications. Doesn't look like there's much paint problems with these figures. The only thing I just don't really like about these smaller figures is just that they're cheap. They're not really that good looking figures. I mean, the outfits and everything look great, but the figures themselves are just kind of crappy. I mean, if they were to give it a better articulation, like the Marvel Universe treatment, then these would have been a lot better. I just don't understand why Hasbro doesn't do, with their smaller scale figures, why don't they give them the Marvel Universe treatment? You know what I mean? I mean, it's for the movie figures, so you would think they'd do a better job. But anyways, alright guys, this is my review here on the Thor The Dark World, based off the Dark World movie. These are the three figures that just came out. They're hitting stores now. You can find them at Toys R Us. We have the Frost Dagger Loki, Lightning Bolt Thor, and Battle Hammer Thor. I think that's the name. Anyways, alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review. This is cejaman, and like, rate, and subscribe my videos, and thanks for watching guys. Stay tuned, got a lot more on the way.